That's what it is.
Right. Okay. I had to do a second one here because sometimes it happens. My lives will just inadvertently shut themselves off. And I've never understood why.
Now you got a lot of
But
whoa. Woo, you got a lot of salt.
yeah, so that's good. We'll just leave it out there, and that way anytime anything needs cleansed, we can put it in there. But I want to make sure and use my Athame or something to cleanse it later and make sure there's no negative anything in there.
Yeah, that's all.
So
That's why I put it in. I put it aside and in the kitchen. That's what
yeah,
I did.
and then just make sure, like if anybody sees it there, just say, don't use that salt. I'm using it for something else. You know, it's just for cleansing items. You know, it's not meant to be used in food because you don't want to chance it. You know,
I gave my daughter one of the pack, the whole pack.
Whole pack of what?
The angel.
Oh, the angels. Speaking of angels, I've got to get my incense lit for the day. Hello,
I did
Kalika.
mine today.
Hello.
It today. I did it.
Yeah, Al.
That's what I don't like when they got
Them claws. I know.
I hate it.
Them claws. They hurt.
Tiggy, for 2 days, was under the couch. I mean, not on the couch, under my bed. Because of Paige.
She hides when Paige is around. Oh boy.
She doesn't know her.
Right.
Remember? Paige is, Tiggy is the only one did it.
Yeah.
Don't ask me on that.
Well.
The only one.
know.
Everybody else went to her.
Well, you got to remember, she may feel energy that Paige tries to hide from everybody else. And because she's with that piece of shit boyfriend that she's wasting her time on and her life, she probably picks up on that. She picks up on the energy from Paige because she's around him.
That's probably what it is. She was staying away from him.
She don't like it.
She stayed away from my daughter. She stayed under the bed all that time.
Yeah, because she's got negative energy attached to her because of that piece of shit boyfriend that none of us like.
It must be his energy.
Yep, that's exactly what it is. Because you got to remember, animals can sense energies that we can't.
But at least she don't got.
You want to know for instance, you want to know if a place is haunted? Take a pet with you. Make sure you got it secure and you're holding on to it or whatever before you walk in. Don't run off and then you never see it again. But they will react. They won't go in, or they'll be like, they'll just immediately hackle up.
They're already in my bedroom.
I'm saying that if you want to know if a place is haunted,
okay.
Say you go to an abandoned house or something and people say that it's haunted, take a pet. They will be able to sense it. And if they start reacting badly, get the hell out of there because that means that there's some bad energy there.
Whatever he's got, I don't know. No one has something about him I never liked.
Yeah, because like I said, you got to remember, dark ones have a way of disguising themselves. They have a way of disguising their intent. It's kind of like the Ouija board thing. And why you shouldn't play with one because now if you're with somebody like me that's experienced, I will make sure everything's in place that we're safe before we use it. But the problem is when you use the Ouija board, it's going to be a lengthy process for one, because a lot of times it's easier for them to do letters instead of full sentences. And then you get a series of letters and you say, okay, what's the first that begins with this letter? And then it should either do the whole message, or I'll say, give me one word at a time. What's the word that's attached to this letter? They give you that. And then what's the word attached to this letter? They give you that one, and you have your message. But it's a lengthy process because if you don't have somebody sitting there that is writing down what the board is telling you, then you're going to have to keep stopping, which means you have to break the connection. Then you have to write it down. Then you have to reconnect. And it's too much to go through.
So does she got the backside on that? I hope not.
Paige, I don't want to say that that's the case. It's just that she's being influenced by it. Meaning, because she's with somebody that's negative, he has a degree of control over her, even she herself will not admit, is what it feels like to me. Because he's controlling, he's possessive, she is his property, all the wrong kind of attitude for anything. But with a Ouija board, first they will, when a spirit comes through, if you don't know what you're doing and you do it like stupidly, and no offense to anybody, but you do it unsafely, let's say that, then first it will be your best friend. It will help you find an item that you have been looking for, and it means so much to you, and you just want that item back, and it'll get it back for you. First, they gain your trust. They treat you, act like they're your best friend, and they're only here to help. And then they start terrorizing you, because once they gain your trust, then you let your walls down a little bit. You let your shields down a little bit, because you're developing trust towards this energy. And then that's when they come in and they start terrorizing you. They start flinging your animals across the floor, trying to kill them, and any number of things. Okay. So it is a very, very, very high risk thing to do. Now, when we did the Ouija board, when I did it with my group all those years ago, when Michael was still a baby and everything, he wasn't there. He was never there for any of it. I'd leave him at my mom's and I would go, because I don't want to expose him to that kind of energy. And also I would have to tend to him. I wouldn't be able to really focus on, hanging out with my friends, because I'd have to be tending to him.
Okay.
But I did it right. I did a circle of protection around everybody in the apartment. I asked that circle of protection to be spread throughout the apartment so we could move around inside without breaking the boundaries. I do that all the time anyway, because that way you're getting into all the nooks and crannies. The energy is going where it needs to go to keep the negative ones out, because the minute you get a group of people together, group of people means a lot of energy. A lot of energy draws entities, and sometimes not friendly ones, obviously, because the better the group and the stronger the energy, they're going to come in, they're going to start feeding off of it.
So I should be careful with my daughter?
No, I don't think it's so much that, as I don't think she would do anything to harm you, but she's in denial. Okay. One, that she's with somebody that she should not be with. That is not good for her. Never will be good for her. That doesn't truly love her. Two, he doesn't like you. He doesn't talk to you. You've never connected with him.
Yeah.
You've never, because he refuses to open up.
Yeah.
And just how much he's hurt her in the past, how many times he's done things that were inappropriate in every way, shape, and form of the sense.
And guess what else she told me? She said they're going to get a house together, buy a house, but it's going to be in the country.
Wow.
I heard that.
So, yeah, if they're doing like a whole house, that's definitely not good, because that means that they've already decided that they're together forever. So that means she has chosen a life of the worst misery and hell, being with a piece of shit when she could do so much better than him.
You mean when she get in that new house, when they own it?
Yep.
So her family got it. His family has got a property.
Yeah.
And they think about buying it. They're going to buy it. Man.
Yeah. So that, to me, when you're talking about moving in together, that's a serious step.
I won't do it.
And usually when a couple decides to move in together, the next is engagement's going to happen, possibly, because they've already decided, okay, if they're buying a house, they're staying together forever. And that's unfortunate, because
then I don't want to go in that house. Then.
Nope, because it's going to be, if his family already owns it, or they already own property associated with the house.
He owns the property. They're going to get it to him and her.
And it's like, it's kind of, there's nothing really that we can do at this point. She's made her choice. Oh. So anything we say, try to guide her in any way, it's all for nothing, because she's never going to listen. She's going to stay with that piece of shit, and she is dooming herself to a life of misery and hell.
You know what I asked her yesterday? Oh, she didn't like it. I asked her, do you pray? But I did ask her, are you going to take that chip? She said, no, Mom, I'm not going to take the chip. So the second thing I said, when I asked her, do you pray? She said, no, Mom, I don't pray. I believe in God, but I don't pray. Mm-hmm. You know what I said, you need to stop praying. You need to go somewhere and stop praying.
Yeah,
she said, I'm not going to pray.
Yeah, because see, her idea,
she don't want to.
She's against it, I think, because prayer to some, like Paige, is they make it out to be, when they're okay, they make it out to be something it's not, in a way, because when they're in need, all they have to do is talk to an angel, talk to them. That is a form of prayer, but for whatever reason, they don't seem to get that. You know, but when you actually say you need to pray, she don't like it.
I told her you need to start doing it now, and she goes, "Why? How many times you pray?" You know what I told her yesterday? I said I prayed in the morning, I prayed in the afternoon, and I prayed before I go to bed.
Yeah, and it can be simple.
Like
what? Yeah, I mean it's a simple process. See, that's what I mean. People they go overboard with it a lot of times.
I'm not going over the prayer.
No, not you.
Oh, you mean her?
Her views of prayer is totally different than what it actually is.
Oh.
Okay, and it may be prideful too. Maybe she don't like to pray because she just takes for granted that she's just. You know, she don't need to pray because everything's going to be provided for her.
But the thing is, what I'm saying, if you don't pray, how are you going to get to know Jesus, Jehovah? You have to get to know him.
Yeah, and he already knows her. Huh? He already knows her, but, you know, here's the thing. He can't interfere with her free will.
I know.
And if she's going to react the way she keeps reacting when you're asking a simple thing for her own safety of getting her into praying, because she conceives prayer to be something totally different than what we conceive prayer to be.
You might as well say, I'm going to lose my daughter. You might as well say,
well, I don't say it like that because you don't want to inadvertently manifest something.
No, I don't want
to where she dies, but, you know, we just wish that she would choose wiser.
Yeah, I do
You know, we wish that she would choose wiser. But she still has her own free will and her own free choice. I mean, whatever she chooses, even if we're against it, there's nothing we can do. She's already made her decision.
Yeah, but it's hurting me.
Oh, yeah. I know. Believe me, I know.
She wants to choose the other way, and it's hurting me.
Yeah.
Michael's doing it, too.
Think about it.
Michael's doing it, too. I got both my boys doing it. Not one of my, I don't know about Sean, my oldest one, but Michael and Paige is doing it.
Yeah. They don't care. That's what's so hurtful about it is they don't care. You know, and that's sad. Because you know what? In the end, when it's your time to go, they're going to regret. All the guilt and all the time they could have had with you, should have had with you, would have had with you, if they would swallow their fucking pride long enough to give you time, that it's all going to come crashing down on them. And it's going to be like a tremendous weight, like somebody just put a ton of bricks on them. So they're going to pay in the end. They're going to pay for what they're doing now, because that's just the way it goes. That's the way life is. How you live your life now is going to influence what happens when you cross over. So like you and me and Chris and Christy and, you know, the good ones, we try to live our lives as good as we can, as well as we can, as you know, helpful. We try to help others. You know, we guide others if we can. If somebody's about to do something stupid, yeah, you can warn them. Doesn't mean they're going to listen.
Yeah, I know.
Because free will and the right to choose is more precious than anybody will ever know and understand. So
I guess she might not be in the good when we come back down here, the good earth. Come back.
I don't know. And if she doesn't, as sad as that's going to make somebody when it's one of their kids, you got to let it go. You got to let it go and just accept the fact that she chose what she chose. Now she's got to pay the price, whether good or bad. And there's no way she can escape it. You can't run from stuff like that, because if you're doing wrong and you're doing hurtful things and you're living your life badly because you're choosing unwisely and like she does.
But look at me. Look at what I went through all these years. But I don't know how I made it. I swear. In the institution, I don't know how I made it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But there was some kind of strength somewhere, somehow, whether it was in you or it was them. It's hard to tell. It could have been ancestors. There any number of things.
It could be anybody. Like
and they will watch over you to a point. But, you know, the key thing when you're calling upon the angels and Yehoshua and Mary and all them is I give you permission to intervene in my life on my behalf. Mm-hmm. You don't have to say it all the time, but saying it once in a while it keeps the connection going. It helps them to understand that
I
they're,
haven't said that
you're
yet.
asking for their help.
I didn't ask them.
And
Lately.
sometimes you can even, like I've done this many times, I give you permission to intervene in this person's life on their behalf. I'm doing that for them.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong doing it that way.
Before I go under,
Mm-hmm.
I say the way I say it, because they can hear it. The way I say it, I said, I had to think for a minute. God's blood, Jesus' blood, and fire, take me around
Yeah.
where I am in my room.
Yeah.
Make
Protect
sure
you. Yeah.
nobody, don't hit
Negative
me.
comes around. Yeah.
Right, that's how I do it.
Yep.
And I do it all the time, especially
Yep.
when if I'm gonna go meditate
Right.
and get out of my body.
Yes.
Make sure that check my body. Make
Mhm.
sure I come back, and make sure when I come back, nobody's
around you or
around me
influencing or trying to drain your life
and
force.
when I'm talking to God, don't I just told God, make sure you get it when I'm talking.
Yeah.
When I'm talking to, don't let nobody else get it.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the bad one.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
Right.
let nobody else get it. That's what I say,
Yeah.
and I'm good on that.
Oh yeah.
So they know I
you
say.
found
I
the
say
way.
it.
Yeah, you found the way that works for you, and
Yeah.
that's what matters to them, because it comes from here.
Actually, my sister-in-law told me to say that. She
Yeah.
said, "Say that."
Mm-hmm.
Say.
One of my favorites is the
What?
one I always use,
What
and
you
I
use?
even modified it. The original was, you only use the name God. You only say
Yeah.
God, but I do it. The light of God and Goddess surrounds me. The love of God and Goddess enfolds me. The power of God and Goddess
I don't
protects
think I can
me.
remember
The
that.
presence of God and Goddess watches over me. Wherever I am, God and Goddess are with me. I am safe.
I don't.
Yeah,
think,
that's a mouthful.
I don't know
that's-
if I could do that.
That's okay. That's okay. My point being simply this: you found your way
Okay.
that works. Stick with it.
I am.
It works. That's what matters.
Yeah.
My way is different, but
Yeah.
it works for me.
Yeah.
See, that's basically
So
all
that's
I'm
the way I do it because it's
Yeah.
easier for me.
saying. Mhm.
Because I can't
Protect me, body and soul.
Yeah,
Yeah,
keeping my body
kind of
so.
thing.
But
Yeah.
the thing is, since I had that stroke, it's
Mhm.
harder for me to talk
Right.
or get it out. Say it.
So say it in your mind,
I do say it in my mind.
and as long as they feel it coming from your heart,
Yeah,
they're
they
gonna
hear
help.
it. They hear
Yeah.
it, but get it out
Mhm.
is just I can't sound it out.
Right.
That's from having that stroke.
Right.
Did it,
Right.
and I hope Jehovah understand when I
Oh yeah,
am
they
talking.
do. They do. Because
Okay.
you know what? Even though the stroke enabled you like it did, okay,
No.
that doesn't matter. He's talking on the phone. That doesn't matter because what they hear when you pray to them, they
Oh.
understand it. It sounds just as clear as I'm saying this now.
Okay.
So don't even ever worry about that.
Okay.
Don't beat yourself up or feel bad. Like, I'm sorry, I have trouble saying it. They know that. They hear it the way they know you're meant to say it. You're trying to say it. Done?
It's ready for pickup already. $12.
$12.
I don't got it. I gave you my last dollar.
Yeah,
The
I
last
know
20.
for the purse. Yeah, and I don't know when they're coming.
I'll wait till
Monday.
Monday.
Yeah, she'll have to wait till Monday.
I'll wait for Monday.
Take your box. and
I do
everything.
Monday because that's when I get my check.
Yeah,
$12.
because yep, that's
Okay.
not too bad, I guess.
No, it's not.
I mean,
I
it could
paid
be
it
worse.
last time.
It might be cheaper because we don't have you on the new insurance yet over there covered.
Right.
He's
That's
changing
not
again.
his fault. No, it's not his fault. It's something else that's going on from that end or
You're
something.
still on the old insurance over at Clover.
Okay.
So we got to get that switched.
And okay. So I got Medicare and Medicare then, right?
Medicaid and Medicare. I don't know. Do you?
I should. Don't I, Chris? I don't got Medicare.
I know we
or
don't have
Medicare?
both. I wish we did.
Huh? I guess I don't got it. I don't know which one I got then.
Gotta find a link that I can use.
Okay. Well, I'm glad he did it,
Yeah.
but it's in here.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm getting this tangled up.
At least I remember. you know?
Yep.
All right, there's her call. She ain't ready to go yet. My daughter. She's gonna go see her, what you call it? What's wrong?
Nothing, just something I'm trying here.
You just need a little brown
Yeah,
one.
I know, but I'm trying something else.
What are you trying?
Let's see.
Oh, I see.
I'm probably going to have to use my pliers to do it because I don't know if I can get it open. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Come on.
All right, I'm
open.
I'm gonna
Ow.
go. I'll see y'all later.
All right.
Paige is going somewhere. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know where. Oh yeah, I do know. She's going to Liz.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, I found out Liz had some kind of her head. She had an operation inside her head.
Oh.
Huh?
Yeah. Well,
I don't know what did it. You know what happened.
it was. Yeah.
She said she's going to tell me. That's okay. I hope it wasn't that bad. You know.
Yeah, really.
To be.
Yeah, because I mean, it's not like we wish her any ill will. That's never been the case.
No,
It's
I didn't
just,
wish that.
you know, things didn't work out. That's all. But hopefully she's okay.
No, she said sorry to me. You heard me?
Yeah.
She said sorry to me. You know?
Mm-hmm.
She said, I'm glad I'm talking and to you. She said she was happy, but she's not gonna how do you put it? Stay out of my business, I'm gonna say. You know? That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
She said it in a different way, so she said I would, you know.
She'll stay out of your business.
Yeah. She said it was my fault, yours. You got a right to be mad at me, she said.
Yep. Okay, come on.
And then she said she loved me. She said, I love you. She said, I miss talking to you. Really? My big mouth?
Yeah.
She said, yeah.
Well, you know, at least
You and your big mouth.
At least, hopefully, you know, things are better then.
No. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to tell her my business when it comes to sex.
Yeah.
I'm keeping that out. You know?
There you go.
I'll talk about anything else, but not that. You know?
Yeah.
And I think you got it, right?
I hope so.
Yep. I think you do.
But what I was going to try, and it may or may not work.
What do you mean? Go ahead. It might. There you go.
I'm good.
You're not good. You got your experience. Don't even try that.
I've got some skills. I mean, you can tell because it's kind of, it won't move or anything really, but that's okay until I can get another link, you know, to put in it. It's just fastening it is just a little bit more difficult. But
yeah, but it's
not
more quicker.
undoable.
It's not
yeah,
straight.
That's fine. That won't bother me.
Okay.
The point is I can wear it. So,
Okay.
yay, gold, even though it's fake. Because see, sometimes you
can't put it on your head. Your head's too big.
No, you can wear it as like a little crown. And then you could take like some flowers or something and you could fasten it in place.
Take it off again.
I know. It messed up the.
Now do it. There you go.
Yep.
There you go. Right there.
See?
There you go. Go look in the mirror.
I'd be a hippie chick. Yeah, I can see it on here. I've got the camera on. I can see it.
Oh, okay. There you go.
So see, that's another fun way you can wear it.
Now you can put like a little what's that other thing? Yeah, I was talking about this.
Oh yeah, I could do feathers or something, but they won't stay on. So what's the point?
That's true.
If I can get something that I can get some decent links that are going to hold better and everything, then yeah, I might do that at some point in the future. And
Chris,
then just
you need to eat.
He has been eating.
He looks skinny.
I know, but you got to remember that chemo takes a toll on you, man. It does tend to make people
said I got
lose
too
weight.
skinny. Paige said I lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
She said, Mom, I hate to tell you, if you're going to get mad at me, I don't care. You lost weight.
Yeah.
Too much.
Mm-hmm.
She said, I look like her now. Look like her.
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes some of us, we do kind of, when we start shrinking, as we start aging, then yeah, the weight comes off, you know.
I just don't want to be a midget.
Right.
I don't want to be.
Right. I know. Believe me.
Look, I'm already short. How much short I'm going to get?
Right. I don't know. It depends on the person. Like,
you might as well call me a fucking midget then.
No, you're not a midget. There's nothing. I mean, look at my mom. I tower over her. But it's because she's 93.
But you're
well, I tower over you too.
Yeah, you and her. You bigger than me.
Yeah.
I don't like saying that. I mean you.
Yeah, I know what you mean, dear. It's okay.
I used to be like that.
Yeah.
Kenny knows. I used to be heavy.
Right.
I used to.
Yeah, it's a struggle. You know, it's a struggle with, you know, some people get lucky and they've got the money, they can, you know, go to a gym and get it off that way. Some people can do these, you know, high-fangled diet things and do it that way. I mean,
I didn't get it at
the
all.
main thing, in my opinion, is portioning stuff, eating smaller amounts, you know, maybe more often throughout the day. But like when you snack, try to snack healthy. Try not to give into like candy bars and cookies and all the fattening stuff that you're trying to avoid. So
I think diabetes did it.
Oh yeah. That definitely probably did not help, I'm sure.
I think they did it.
Because it can affect different things.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
just like my mom with her, it's the malnutrition, you know, from not eating right. Mm-hmm.
That's why. And that shithead who's there don't want to fucking help. I'll call him that. I don't care.
Yeah, it's okay. So do we.
I don't care.
Because we don't like him doing what he does either.
To me, all he thinks about, he's got a place to stay, and that's it.
Yeah. And I just wish he appreciated, you know, more.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
No.
And she won't kick him out. She can't live there by herself. There's no way she could afford that place by herself.
Well,
There's no way.
If he ever moved out of there, your mom would probably be going to the old folks home.
Oh no, she wouldn't go to the old folks home. She would do something worse. She would ask me to get me put on the lease or something and have me move in with her. And I'm not doing that. I can't do that. I have responsibilities here. I can't pay to live there and here too. So, but she will not go to an old folks home. She's already made that adamantly clear.
Yeah,
she does not want to go to an old folks home.
She
may die there, you know.
If she don't go to old folks home, she's not gonna get what she needs.
Well, yeah, that's unfortunate if that's the way things happen, and I hope they don't. But you know, it's one of those you can't. You can only try to help them so far.
Yeah.
And if they're going to refuse every kind of help you try to give them and discount everything that you went through to put certain things in place, like the meals thing that Carl did for mom, you know, trying to get meals to come in once in a while. Yeah. You let him do his because he's checking his oxygen. I think that's the oxygen thing.
Yeah, it is.
Because I know he said he was feeling really bad yesterday or something. And anytime he says he's feeling bad, you know, it scares me.
I want to see what it is. I'm just curious.
It's fine.
Is it?
Yeah,
fine?
yours is good. Yep.
Wow. I just put it in there.
It's just oxygen level and heart rate.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I've never done it on me. But, you know, they've done it in the hospital before. That's part of how they monitor you and
My
stuff.
chest is so warm.
Yep. See, that's how you know. It's been cleansed.
No.
It's okay now.
I said my chest.
Yeah,
is so
I know.
warm.
But it started feeling that way once we got your bear taken care of.
Yeah. 90? It's okay, Chris? Is it okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now you're wondering it.
Yeah.
I never take the angel off.
Yeah, Michael. I
don't take it off.
I don't either. I keep it on all the time.
Me too.
I mean, the only time I'll take it off is if I feel like he might need cleansed or something.
Oh, I might do
You know,
that. I
because
haven't done that lately.
Because these, you know, they part of what they do is they absorb. He keeps the negative energies out.
So that means I should cleanse it then.
Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't cleansed it since I wore it.
Yeah. Probably be a good idea. It's always good to, because
I'll do that later.
because that's part of how they take away the bad energy is they
Okay,
absorb
I'll
it
do it later.
themselves.
I'm not gonna do it later.
Yeah, I need to do mine too, so I'll do mine here soon
I'll do mine
for the
later.
same reason, because I want to keep the energies good, and you can always feel it when it's been
'Cause
cleansed.
how long have we got this?
We've had these, I don't know, several
last
months, several months at least. I don't know. I can't see out there. They were probably out there smoking again or something.
Here they are.
But
talking
it
about,
could be more packages too, so I
You
got to
talking
keep a
about
lookout.
you talking about his sister
Yeah, Christie's
and his sister-in-law?
Yeah.
I mean, brother-in-law?
Christie's people over there. Yeah, they're still here. And
That
I
baby's got some beautiful eyes.
I believe it.
You didn't see it?
Uh-uh.
Oh my God, it's baby blue. It's beautiful. I told her that. I told her to ooh,
Yep.
your niece has got beautiful eyes, man.
Yep.
And she wants a little boy.
Who?
She wants a little brother.
Oh, right, because she had 2 girls. Well,
No,
considering.
not the mother. Her daughter.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Mommy, because this last pregnancy was so difficult for her, if she tried to have a 3rd one, it would probably be extremely dangerous because she might not pull through that time.
Oh my Lord.
Because according to Christy, when she was pregnant for this last one that you saw with the blue eyes, she got really bad. Like her health was bad and stuff. So she,
What made her like that? Not eating right? What?
Sadly, yes. Not eating right, getting high all the time, getting drunk all the time, blowing through your money for that stuff instead of paying your rent and bills.
She was doing drugs while she had that baby.
I don't know if she was doing them when she had the baby, but the point is, even if she stopped, the drugs are still in her system. Therefore, they could still influence the pregnancy. If she keeps partaking while she was pregnant, then yeah, it probably would have been worse. But I don't know if she did or not. I didn't ask. But she does not have, she's got her eggs scrambled.
I
And
noticed that.
and it's that guy she's with too, because he doesn't even help her with the kids, and they're his kids, or at least one of them is,
No, they're both his.
and he doesn't even help her with them
They both, because he said it.
because he won't like change diapers or nothing. He just leaves her to do it all. And that's not right. And Christy tried to get her reason that with her, and she won't listen. It's heartbreaking, but what can we do? They choose how they choose, right?
Well, it's almost like my daughter, so, right? You can't do nothing about it.
Exactly. It's their choice, whether we like it or not. They're going to do what they're going to
I
do.
don't have to deal with
Yeah,
it,
exactly. It's a shame, but oh well. They choose. They'll have to. They made their bed. They got to lay in it. What? Make sure Bella's not trying to get out. I don't know.
Bedroom.
He's in the bedroom, so as long as you get out quick and shut it quick, you should be okay. I'm a little worried that this thing's going to shut itself off again. Because it's already done it once. Who's to say it won't do it again? I hate when my live streams just shut themselves off. There's really no reason because it's plugged in. So, yeah, the battery's fine. As a matter of fact, I need to unplug it, give it a little bit of a break from it. Don't want to over fry the freaking battery.